This video is on horse rearing and how to solve it. This horse that I'm riding right now used to be able to rear straight up in the air. He used to be able to rear with the best of them, and to the point where he'd almost go over backwards. So now we're going to go over on how to solve it from the ground, then under saddle. So in the first, I want to make sure the horse can flex pretty softly to the left and knows how to move his hips around, both from the left. Now I'm going to go to the right and want him to move his hips to the right for me, as he's doing right there. And there he flexes pretty good. Next, I'm going to hold my outside rein so he can't flex his nose all the way around. Then I'm going to pick up my inside rein and I'm going to hold pressure there until he drops his head. In the beginning, it's just going to be a little bit. But I want to make sure I have this confirmed on the ground before I get on his back. If the horse drops his head, he can't rear up. He can't drop his head and rear up at the same time. Physically, it's impossible for the horse to do that. And there I got his nose down pretty low. So we're going to work on this again. And you want him to know the cue perfectly before you get on him or continue at this point. And then I'm going to get on his back, and I'm going to repeat the exercise. I'm going to pick up the rein. He throws his head up, but I'm going to hold my hand there, hold the pressure on, and then as soon as he starts dropping his head, I'll release the pressure. Again, he can't rear up if his head's going down. Physically, it's impossible. So you hold your outside rein so he can't flex his nose all the way around, then hold your inside rein with pressure until, it's just a pound of pressure, but until he, lowers his head. And this is going to be the first step into solving your rearing problems with your horses. Rearing can be very dangerous, as the horse can go over backwards, flip over backwards on you, getting a one-way trip to the hospital. And then second, I'm going to want to make sure the horse, you can go forward just fine, which this horse is. With this horse, it was just more of an anger thing. He rears up when, he doesn't like something being done, using your legs softly on the sides. But I want to make sure he can go left and right at a good trot. And then I went into side passing him. And, he did all right there. Here, coming up here in a few seconds is when he starts to pop up in the front, as you'll see, and then I immediately lowered his head. So here I'm asking the side pass. He comes up right there, immediately I catch him and just work on getting that head back down. And there he throws his head up again, wanting to rear. I finally got his head down. Now next is really important. I'm going to put him back to work, and I'm going to work him for a while. And he's going to understand every time he tries to rear, he has to go back to work. And then, the rearing will go away because he doesn't want to work that hard. And so the bad goes away and the work we did stays. And that's another way how I take horses out of rearing. Works out pretty good for me, and hope it helps you out. Subscribe to my YouTube page to see new videos as they come out.